I wanted to ask you a question because I've never seen that photograph, Gavin.
Which one?
Of the women from the 1950s before.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's an absolutely wonderful picture.
Yeah. I only found it when we're putting this talk together.
And I may steal it on you, just because I loved it. And I think it's really powerful. And I just wanted you to put it up again because I think it's really great. Just because I don't think there's enough attention drawn to the tradition of women, particularly organising in Britain against apartheid.
Yeah.
And that it was specifically often women who campaigned.
Yeah.
And I may steal it on you because I think it's a great picture.
I found this on the anti-apartheid movement's archive website.
Yeah. And there's just something about the particular posture,
So
the way they're standing.
I have no idea who they are. They are, in wearing the black sash, they're making a connection with Black Sash in South Africa, which was a white a women's organisation that took part in non-violent protests from the mid-50s onwards.
I just think it's a really great picture.
Apart from that, all I know is that they are members of the movement for colonial freedom, which I think, a bit like the anti-apartheid movement, the anti-apartheid movement largely grew out of the movement for colonial freedom. It's not my era, but my understanding is that it had people from a range of different political backgrounds. So.
Yeah.
But we can find out more.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to do some work on them and just. Again, it's that interesting. At that moment in time, how was it a more radical movement than it became later on?
I think it's probably, and if anyone else in the room knows better than I do, I suspect it's one of those curiously British alliances of radical Anglicans and communists.
And communists at that moment in time. Yeah, it is just a wonderful picture.
And the other thing, and I know you'll get this allusion, Joe, it really reminds me of Church Ladies for Choice.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
which was a group of predominantly gay male activists in New York campaigning for abortion rights.
Yeah.
It
does actually. Yes, actually, it does. It's a really great picture. But I just liked it very much. There's something about it that I really like. I love the shoes. It's just really sensible shoes to go marathon. I think it's really great.
Yes.
I might borrow it. I think it's a wonderful picture.
I like your point though about women in leadership, because actually I think that's another important thing about the picket, that not just Norma Kitson, Carol Brickley as two, and Amanda Kitson as three powerful
women,
articulate women at the lead of that, who inspired young women in their teens and 20s enabled them to feel empowered to take the lead in a number of subsequent campaigns.
Yeah.
Many of whom are still involved in campaigning today.
Yeah. You get a sense of these women being pioneers, even though they might not have known it.
Yeah.
It's a real sense there, I think. Yeah. It's a really nice picture. It's a really, really nice picture. I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gavin.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the invite.
Thank you. And Gavin mentioned you must always have a forward event.
Yes.
Yeah. We've got two events that are coming up. One of them is going to be a political parties debate that's taking place tomorrow at the Race Equality Centre, and the last event is going to be a talk on Britain and the EU's response to the Mediterranean migrant deaths. That talk is taking place here on the 10th. So thank you very much.